Hey everybody, Aaron Trevino here, and we're in South Padre Island, Texas. As you can tell, I'm a bit sunburned, a little red in the cheeks. Got my Magellan hat on, Magellan shirt on. I was on the boat yesterday. We actually limited out on trout yesterday, so had a nice little fish dinner last night. Nothing's better than catching some fresh fish and cooking it up that day. I'm here walking on the beach, and there's some condos behind me. And when I'm here, I can't help but think of my grandpa. So growing up down here in South Texas, I used to always come down here Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, during the summer as well. So I grew up coming down here, enjoying this beautiful beach, and a lot of memories here with my grandpa. And when I'm here, I think of him, right? So actually back in the 70s, he and a friend decided they wanted to buy some lots down here. So neither of these guys were rich men, just pretty, middle-class guys. Post-World War II, came back, just started working, building families, and that was kind of what they did, right? So they had no special connections, they had no fancy gadgets, they had no internet. They just wanted to go out and do a new construction project. So they decided to buy some lots out here when it was just sand dunes. So it looked just like that, right? So there were no condos down here, really no development. There was Andy Bowie Park at the very end here of the island. That's where people would go camping. And that was about it. It was pretty desolate out here. Maybe they had no idea that there would have been this sort of growth, this big explosion of growth as the decades have gone by. But it was interesting as well as, even towards the end of his life, he would always tell me, I wouldn't say that he regretted it per se, but that he always wondered what if, right? So he actually never ended up building on those lots. I wouldn't say that it pained him until the end, but he always wondered what if, right? What if he would have done that new construction build? What if he would have ventured off, doing that on the side, aside from his 9 to 5, right? And he never took the leap, him and his friend. Whether it was the funding aspect, the financing wasn't there, or maybe they just didn't have the confidence to go do it, or the guts to go do it, or the manpower, or whatever it may be. I don't know what it was. But fact of the matter is, they never took action, right? And, my grandpa was, fiscally conservative guy, paid everything in cash, right? He wasn't really accustomed to leveraging debt. And it always, at least in the role that I'm in right now, I work with builders, developers, and investors here in the state of Texas, financing their new construction deals. And when I'm down here, I think of him, and I think of what if he would have had that sort of education about construction financing. What if he would have explored the options for himself and said, hey, maybe this is where I start, maybe this is where I scale up. But he never took that leap, right? And until the end of his life, again, I don't know if he regretted it, but he always wondered what if, right? And it makes me think not only about myself, about people I know, people I love and care for, and yeah, it makes me think, what if, right? What if we took that risk, right? What if you started that new business venture? What if you asked that person out? What if you did a new construction deal in South Padre? I don't know about that. But yeah, it always reminds me of what if, right? And when I come down here, I think of him and him saying what if, right? So no one likes to say what if, no one wants to hear it. No one wants to think of what could have been, the missed opportunities, right? Just thought I'd share that with y'all. So if you're ever looking to do any sort of new construction, I work with builders, developers, and investors, helping them with their new constructions and development deals across the state of Texas. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This is Aaron Trevino signing off from South Padre Island, Texas, and we'll talk to y'all later.